forget.
It'll probably come up your end and say, "Are you okay to
Yeah,
record?"
it's done it.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, right. Basically, what I'll do is I will share my screen with you. I'll talk you through the compensation plan, how I work a business hour and how I break that down, because sometimes you haven't got a whole hour to work on your
Yeah, I
business.
definitely don't have a whole hour.
Yeah, it's difficult to sometimes find a whole hour just to sit and solidly focus. So you might need to split that hour into smaller, more manageable little chunks of time. And that is
Yeah,
possible as long as you are doing these things. The business hour, this is what our income producing activities are. And if you are doing these every day and you are consistent with them, you will start to see results. As I put in our, I don't know if you saw the message in our group earlier, I put my payday
yeah,
yesterday. And as Debbie said, oh my God, that beats her £38 or whatever it was. And I was like, but I wasn't earning that much 6 months ago.
no,
So
yeah,
it's one of those difficult things. I think with network marketing, it's got to be mind over matter. And you've got to understand that you are going to be showing up a little bit of time each day, and you're not directly rewarded for that time that you're putting in. It's not like when you go and work in the office and you know that you're going to get paid for that time that you're doing. You will,
yeah,
but it might just take a few months to
but
build
yeah,
kind of momentum. And
yeah,
you know that from from previously with Bod. But what I would say is this is a far easier business and a far
yeah,
more duplicatable business. We
yeah. The
are,
compensation plan's just a lot easier to follow and to
yeah,
duplicate from what I've
yeah,
seen before.
absolutely. The compensation plan is better, it's easier, it's fairer, much fairer. It's easier to build a team because with coaching, we're asking coaches to come in and spend 180 quid plus
Yeah,
15 quid a month. Plus, it was a very involved business where they were having to do a lot. And there's an awful lot that is done for us, content and training, and that. Yeah, there's
yeah,
an awful lot that's actually done for us. So yeah, so we've got about 40 minutes tonight. So I will let's pop across. Let me share my screen and I'll pop across the compensation plan first with you. Okay, just let me know when that comes up and you can see that.
yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so this is the basic compensation plan. So at the start of every catalogue, everyone comes in as a just a brand partner. Okay, so
Yeah,
everyone's balances are completely reset when one catalogue ends and the next one starts. Everyone goes back to zero, which freaked me out at first. And I was like, I don't think I like this. I've not got a volume building up underneath me anymore. I'm back on zero after climbing up the ladder so high, but it does actually make it's easy to climb back up there, and it's even easier when you start to build a team, and we'll come on to that in a minute as well. So really, if you're looking at these figures here on this, oh, it won't let me highlight just that one column. That's annoying. So the middle column here, basically, where you've got 200, 300, 500, 1,000, and so on. They're the numbers that you want to be aiming for, really, to rank advance. Now, you don't have to
yeah,
do that alone, though. You can, if you don't want to build a team and you just want to sell products to people, then you can. But what I
yeah,
would say is 200 BP is about £230 worth of sales.
yeah,
Yeah. So when you get up to 500 BP, you're looking at about 560, £580 worth of sales. So if you're
yeah,
really, really good at selling, then yeah, fab, you could get up here to brand partner gold all on your own without a
yeah,
team by doing 560 quid worth of sales in a 3-week catalogue. I did do it right back at the very start when I had like several people all bought skincare sets from me, and I was like, what, how the hell did that happen? But I wouldn't like to rely on that.
no,
So this is where building a team really does make a difference. So for example, this catalogue that we have just finished, C14, I only ended up with 230 BP. So I would be here without a team. I would have only hit no, I wouldn't, sorry, back down here. Where are we? 120. Yeah, so actually without a team at 230, I would have only been down here at bronze. Yeah, because I wouldn't have got quite enough. I wouldn't have got 300 to get to silver. So at
yeah,
230, I've been down here at bronze. However, I've got a big team below me now. And because of everything that they were either purchasing or selling, I got up to 1900 in my downline, which put me up here at team manager. Yeah. So hence why it's key to start building a team straight away. And like, please don't think like, because I know it's very difficult. Sometimes you think, oh, well, how can I invite people to the business and talk about how amazing the business is when I haven't really seen success yet? I don't think you need to. I think that you just need to invite people to learn about an opportunity that will help them earn an income and could be like potentially life-changing. They don't need to know where you're at or how long you've been here or anything like that. It's just about offering it to other people. And it's so easy to do because it only costs £19 plus a few products if they want to buy products. And that's not, that's not
compulsory.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not compulsory. So you can only go as high as platinum before you need to start building a team. Yeah. And that's when your legs then start to come in. So you can't go any higher than that unless you've got team below you anyway. But what I do love about this is 200 BP is the maximum that you as a brand partner ever has to produce yourself. I mean, you could have an amazing Christmas catalogue and you might do 500 quid's worth of sales. Fantastic. But if you only do 200, then that's fine. All the way up to the top, senior president director. So you could have a massive, massive, big, strong team below you doing loads and loads of selling. And if you're a little bit pants at selling, like I'm not very good at selling, then all you need to do is 200. And I'm not being funny, right? But if you get all the way up the ladder here and you're producing that much from your team, you're going to dip 200 quid in your own pocket, aren't you? To get up there to get all the team bonuses if you're not very good at selling. So, but it's good to know that these numbers, these personal BPs on the left, they don't just keep climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. And as you go up the ladder, they stop at 200. And I think that's amazing. So we like to kind of try and encourage people if they can to build to bronze. So aim for a minimum of 200 BP per catalogue of your own personal sales or purchases. I don't ever expect any of my team to keep on purchasing stuff every catalogue. It's there to make money, not to keep on spending out. I must admit, most catalogues I will spend something because I'm like, oh God, that looks good and that looks good. And yeah, you have to kind of rein it in a little bit sometimes, but trying to achieve 200 BP either through your own personal purchases or sales and get to bronze or higher then has a really big impact on your earnings, because at bronze you start to earn off your team. So let me just come across to this other grid. If, for example, you did want to start building a team, can you see this top pink box here?
Yeah.
So you've got 5 levels in the business where you can recruit people. Anyone that you recruit personally go in your level 1 in this column here. So say you recruit Joe Blogs, he goes in your level 1. Joe Blogs recruits David. David will be in your level 2. David recruits Kelly. Kelly would be in your level 3. Does that make sense? So they're gradually filtering down into your downline. But say you get to bronze and you've got a few team members below you who are also selling stuff to customers and that, you will then earn an extra 8% on what they are doing as well, on the purchases and the sales that they're doing. And you can see that those commissions, the percentages go up to 9, 10, 11, 12%. So when I posted in the group earlier about the money that went into my account in this catalogue, that's because I hit team manager here. So not only did I have a few personal sales, but also I've got a lot of people in my level 1 downline directly below me producing an extra 12%. And I've got a few of my own recruits who have got their own recruits, and that's produced an extra 7%. So that's where the bigger money can come into effect. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Generation bonuses, I'm going to hold my hand up and say I don't understand that, because this is from gold director and above, and I've got a long way to get there. When I need to learn about that, I will, and I'll be able to pass that on to you if that's something that you're looking at going forward with as well. So that is the compensation plan in a nutshell. Does that all clear, or do you want me to go over anything
Yeah.
else? Because it is a little bit different to bod.
No, it's really simple.
Yeah,
That's
brilliant.
the simplest compensation plan I've ever seen. So
Yeah, brilliant. And earning wise, I think you probably know 20 to 30% on sales. So whatever you sell to
yeah,
people, you're going to earn between 20 and 30%, depending on what the product is and stuff. So yeah.
yeah,
It's also worth just pointing out as well that the wellness subscription, so our wellness, the tablets, the supplements,
tablets.
the
Yeah.
shakes, the soups, so anything in the wellness category, a little bit like on Amazon, you can subscribe and save. So if you
Yeah.
click subscribe, every fourth one that's sent out to you or the customer is completely free. But even though it's free, you as a brand partner still get your BP. So a 40 quid
Okay.
wellness shake at, I don't know what it is, 38 or 40 BP, even though it's
Yeah.
free to the customer, you still earn your 40 BP on that
Oh, okay.
cycle as well. Yeah, so that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. So I think I might just stop sharing the screen and then move on to the next one. Let me just try something. Are you still looking at the compensation plan, or can you see my
No,
next screen?
no, I can see your next screen.
You can see the Canva screen. Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant. Okay. Let me just see if I can get back to where I was. I'll share this in the group. I have shared this already, but it's just sort of like a reminder, really, about how I do a business hour. It's how most of
Okay.
us do a business hour. Now, if you followed along on the Facebook Messenger chatbot training
Yeah.
that's put
Yeah,
together
yeah.
by Claire and Craig, they teach something called the 100 grid, and they get you to set up the skin diagnosis tool, and they're all really useful tools. But I found the 100 grid just confused me so much with all my coloured highlighters and that. If you're a pen and paper person, it's fine.
Yeah. No, this is a straightforward one. This is the same This is the same as like a lot of businesses do. The
Yeah.
power hours I've done before.
Yeah. So so basically I will break my business hour down into literally 6 tasks, and each task just takes 10 minutes. So I always set a timer, so you've got to be strict with your time. And I would say, try not to, like, once you finish your business hour, try not to then go picking up the phone and replying to messages. Like, I'm my own worst enemy. Like I think my husband's just come in, and I know that he'll be like, she picks her phone up more than she should, and I do. I need to get more strict with my time.
Yeah,
But
no.
I think it is really important that, when you have got like work with yourself and partner and children and just stuff going on, it can be a little bit all consuming otherwise if you're not
Yeah.
careful. You just need to manage your time well so that you're not constantly like thinking business all the time.
One thing I'm not good at is managing my time at the minute, especially now uni started as well. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to fit it all in?
And so the best way, the absolute best way to do that, I will get, I don't know if I've shown you my planner. I can get my planner and show you. I get my planner from the Perfect Planning Company.
Yeah, you have.
And I time block. So I literally just I highlight everything, and I block out when I'm working, when I'm doing my workout, when the kids clubs are, for the whole week. And then I just look and go, right, when can I fit my business in? Half hour there, half hour there, and so on. And so I would say that these are the 6 key points to try and get done every day, minimum 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So it's your 10 minutes of like adding new followers or friends on Facebook, and just going and adding and looking for people, growing your audience basically. 10 minutes of thanking any new followers, so followers or friends. I say that because a lot of people in Oriflame tend to work their business on Facebook, whereas I'm not really a Facebooker. I'm an Instagrammer.
No, Instagram.
Yeah, I get a little bit uncomfortable like requesting a friend on Facebook, when I know personally for me, if I have some random person send me a friend request, I'll go, I don't know you.
I won't accept it.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm the same. That Instagram is just a lot easier for me. I just feel more comfortable on Instagram than Facebook.
Exactly. So what I then tend to do is thank any people that are new to my page, and that is literally just, thanks so much for your follow, Sophie. Hope you're keeping well. Are you in the UK like myself? And it's just a really, really quick, simple, but open to try and open up a conversation. Then my next 10 minutes I will spend doing like connecting and engaging on posts. So if people have put posts, I'm going through the feed, like a few posts, comment on a few posts. Also, if I've got any stuff that I need to reply to, so if people have commented on my post, I'll reply to them.
Yeah.
The next bit is story engagement. So 10 minutes going through people's stories. Quite a handy trick is go to the very end of the story. So like the story that's been on the longest. So when you can
Okay.
swipe along rather than the first ones that pop up, swipe all
Yeah.
the way along to the very end. And that's sometimes the stories that you just don't see very often because they're right at the very end. So you can work your way
Okay.
backwards through Instagram, just kind
Oh,
of shake up the algorithm a little bit and just comment on people's stories. If they've got a poll on, vote on it and stuff like that. And it's just to try and help with engagement and interaction and that really.
okay.
And then we've got the bit that people don't like doing, inviting and follow-ups. But I mean, even Gemma
I know
Pitts,
she's done so well. She's done so
she
well.
has stepped so much out of her comfort zone. Like with Bod, she was so afraid to invite people, and
Yeah.
her confidence has just gone bang through the roof
She's
doing
done
this. And I think
amazing.
yeah, but I think the difference is with Bod, we always knew that we're going to be having a conversation with someone with the ulterior motive to probably asking them to part with 180 quid or whatever to sign up with us. And that
Yeah.
can be quite an uncomfortable conversation. Whereas this is, we've got products ranging from £1.50 face masks through to £135 skincare sets, and such a range of products to be
Yeah.
able to help people with. But aside from that, the business is so cheap to start, and there's no
Yeah,
monthly
it is.
business fee. So
No.
actually, because recruitment is such a big part of this, I currently am just inviting to the business. So I will send you what I send to people, how I send my business invite, and you can tweak it so it sounds like
Tweak
it
it.
comes from
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
But the reason I'm doing that is because if I'm inviting someone to the business and they come back and say, oh, it's not for me, or no, I'm so busy, or no thanks, if they say no, I can then go back to them and ask them, oh, okay, that's fine, but would you like to view my online store? Can I send you a digital catalogue? Or I can try to turn them into customer before business.
Four.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I always sort of go in high, let's go for the business first, and then let's come down the ladder if we
Okay.
need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously follow-ups, 10 minutes of follow-ups, that just speaks for itself. So yeah, any questions about that? I think you're probably quite familiar with that.
Yeah, no, that's ideal. That's probably how I would do it. It's the easiest way to do it, I think.
Cool. Okay. I'll take you across to the office. Just let me know you can definitely still see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got an Oriflame business app where you can monitor your business. And
Yeah.
we've got the Oriflame shopping app where you can make any purchases, or if you've got like friends or family and you've got people that they want you to order for them, then you can do that. You'll charge them the full price, but it will go through your account with 20% off. So that's where you'd make your
Right,
money
okay.
if you were putting in orders for people.
Yeah.
I prefer to send people the link, get them to sign up as a VIP
Yeah,
customer,
okay.
because then
Yeah.
they know that they're getting their loyalty points and their free delivery and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
you're getting the commission going to your Revolut account.
Yeah.
The actual Oriflame shopping app, I have just been told on our last Zoom call that any links that you generate or like products that you share from there is still affiliated to you. I don't trust it though. So
No, I don't trust it. I go through actually go through the web
me
rather than
too.
go through the it doesn't
Perfect.
work well. I tried it with my friend
Yeah.
and it just doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. That's exactly what I would say to do. I always have Oriflame open on a Safari browser on my
Yeah.
iPhone. It logs you out quite frequently, unfortunately, so you have to keep logging in. But
Yeah.
I know that any product from there that I'm sharing to people, it's definitely going to be attached to me.
Yeah.
So just a few useful things really to go through in the back office, just in case you're not familiar. The dashboard is where you'll monitor your business. This is all going to look very pants at the moment because it's the brand new start of a new catalogue. So
Yeah.
brand partner is here where we all are currently. Then you've got your target title, what you're trying to creep back towards, earnings in the current catalogue and last catalogue and so on. And then you can monitor all your VIPs and stuff there as well.
Yeah.
Under what's new is where we've got where are we? Product offers. So this is basically so any product offers. So we've got like this Vamp, the Vamp Vibe set at the moment that's half
Yeah, I've
price,
seen
which is
that.
really timely.
Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. We've got our week 1 online exclusive deals, multi-buy offers. So this is just stuff that you can use
Okay.
to promote on your page if you want to.
Oh, I didn't even know
Um,
that was there.
yeah, that's really handy. So you've got product offers and you've got incentives. So if you want to find out like how to get to COS, for example, I actually think that's under conferences.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you wanted to try and aim for like team manager or something in the next few
Hmm.
catalogs to get to the free trip to COS, go and read up about it there. And yeah, so they've got you've got just a lot of little tools and stuff here.
I
Which
will
is
have a look at that.
yeah, that's under the what's new section. On the left, on the order section,
Yeah.
and that couple of areas here which are really useful tools. Under order your samples, you've got the sample shop. Now this is where you can go and you can order individual little samples like sachets of skincare or foundation, perfumes that cost like 20p or something. So you can always,
Yeah.
if you've got an order that you're putting in for yourself, you can always whack a few little samples and stuff in there in case you get someone that you need to send something to. But
Yeah.
also what's really good is the Novage sample service here. So I think you've seen the little envelopes, the
I was
Novage.
going to say, is that with the little envelopes that you can
Yes.
get? Yeah.
Yeah. So where you get the Novage in the nice little beautifully presented envelope, and it's
Yeah.
got one of each item in there. That's
Yeah.
where you go. Now, all you need to do is you need the customer's name, address, and I think that's it. Actually, I don't even think it asks for email. I think it's just their name and address, which Novage skincare set they want to try, wrinkle smooth,
Okay.
blemish and age defile, whatever. And then you just pop their details in, click what routine, click on submit, and Oriflame send that straight to your potential
Oh,
customer.
brilliant.
Now there is a
Okay.
charge for it. It's £2.30. But what
Yeah.
I've worked out is by the time you've ordered like individual samples, put them in
Yeah.
an envelope, and then gone to the
I
post
sent
office and
it.
paid for postage, this is so much quicker and easier and actually probably the same price.
Yeah.
But you don't pay for it there and then. So I've sent a couple out this week, and what's happened now is I've logged onto my Oriflame account and it says you've got an outstanding invoice. So they literally just invoice you and you pay it at the end of the next catalogue,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
handy.
And
Yeah,
is
so
it
that they're
just the Novage that they do that for? They don't do that for any others.
just Novage. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. So yeah, ordering samples, that's quite useful. Currently out of stock products as well, that's quite
So that's
handy,
useful.
just in case, if you've got someone that really likes to look at something or a shade of foundation, it's come up online out of stock, you go, oh bugger, you can go here. Oh, I said the B word and this is going on YouTube, never mind. But you can have a look at the out of stock products and it tells you when it's expected back in stock. So you can say to
Okay.
that person, well, we've got this option, or you could wait for it to come back in or whatever.
Yeah.
Demo products is quite handy to keep in mind as well with
Yeah, I've
every
seen
brand.
those.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So with every new campaign, we can order demo products at like really, really dirt cheap prices if we want
Yeah.
to. And then under business materials, you've got catalog codes. So if you wanted to order a batch of catalogs, for example, our delivery schedule. So if you've got someone saying, oh, I'm going away on whatever date, do you know how long the delivery will take? It will tell you what the dispatch days are and delivery dates and stuff like that there as well. And then let's go to the My Business section. This is where you'll find all your reports like VIP customers and stuff. You've got a recruitment platform. So there's literally 4 short videos there on how to prepare, recruit, connect, and close. So if you really want to focus on recruiting, they're only about 10-minute videos each. So they're quite they're quite good actually to go and have a watch of. Mobile apps, Novage Hub, that's all pretty self-explanatory. We don't really need to go over that tonight. Business tools is the next really useful thing. Social media library. This is where you've got all of your content like images and stuff. It can take a little bit of time to load, I think, because there's so much on there. But if you've got, I don't know, if you need some nice fancy images to put on your social media page or Facebook group, whatever, then all of these are just here for you to use, and you can put them
They're cool.
with a link. Yeah, and they're categorized as well at the top. So you've got accessories, bath and body, business, fragrances.
Okay, that's ideal.
Something specific, and you can search as well.
Yeah.
And then your personal beauty store. This is a key one as well. If you click on share and earn, this is where you get your personal like referral link. You might have seen this already,
Okay.
but if you scroll down to the near the bottom, where is it? So you've got here, share the catalogue. So you can click on copy, that copies it to your clipboard, and then you can just paste that. So
QR code.
yes, and a QR code. So you can either send the
Yeah.
link to somebody, or like what I've done with my business cards is I downloaded the QR code and
Yeah,
stuck it on a business card.
that's cool.
Yeah. And then you've got your personal beauty store as well. So you can either send them a link to the actual catalogue, or you can send them a link to like your main
And
web
what you
page,
use.
and then they can just
Yeah.
choose what they want from there. And the last thing here really that's a good one under your business tools is your personal product list. So this is where you can basically create like a personal list for people. So I
Okay.
did a little while ago my like perfect makeup toolbox, I called it. So if you have a look on the Oriflame store, you will have seen that the products, it's got the price and the BP and like a little 5-digit number. That's like their catalog number. So you
Okay.
can come on in here, you can add the catalog number in, add all your items, and then you've literally created a personal list for someone. So like my friend Laura just recently, she wanted a whole load of makeup, like a brand new makeup bag. So I added 6 or 7 items on this list, sent her that list. And then what that does, when that person clicks on the list, it brings up all those items and you can just click add all to bag, or they can take stuff
Okay.
out or add stuff in. So yeah, that's
Hmm,
really, really
that's
handy as
clever.
well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, definitely. And then you've got all your training. So this
Yeah.
again all comes down to time, when you've got the time to do the training and stuff, because you actually get proper wellness coach certification and skin
Okay.
certification courses and stuff like that. So you become like a certified skin influencer and that, and it makes you feel like you know more what you're talking about, which is
Yeah.
good. Yeah, so that's I think that's what I wanted to show you in the back office. Any questions on any of that?
No.
No, it's really just a case of playing around with it, really. We've got 10 minutes left. I think that's all I needed to show you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen if I can. There we go. Yeah. There's a few Facebook groups. I think that you are part of most of them.
Yeah.
There's the glow up groups. We've got the together group, the content group, and the recruitment group, and that's part of
Yeah.
the Orange Glow Up Together, which is like our small team. And then the V Life project is the massive wide
Massive team.
network of
Yeah.
people. Yeah. And that's got like 14,000. They're not all active brand partners, so don't go thinking like, oh, there's no room for me in this business because there's so many people already. But no, it's like yeah, that's just like the whole network of people who either are or have been or are potentially interested in being a brand partner. Yeah, so that's about it really. The only other thing that I would just say is set your goals early. Like if you've got a monetary goal that you want to achieve, or a rank in the business that you want to achieve, have a think about your goals and what that looks like, and then we can get on a different call and actually say, right, this is what it's going to take to get you there. Like this is how many
Okay.
people you're talking to. Last night we had a call with Craig, me, Debbie, and Gemma. And no, were you on there as well? What did you
Yeah.
come? Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? You were a little bit late, I think. But and I don't know sort of how much you heard of that, but what I loved was the fact that he was saying about speaking to 100 people a month. And initially I thought, oh crap, 100
Yeah,
people.
I did hear him say about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, when you break that down, it's only 5 people a
5
day.
people a day. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's really easy. Like if you're doing those 10-minute blocks of time, the business hour, and you are saying thank you for your follow to 5 people a day, not all of them are
You've
going to
done it.
reply, but
No.
it's 5 potential new conversations that you're going to have a day. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. Any questions? Was that helpful?
Yeah, really helpful. Yeah. I just need to just focus now and like you say, time block.
Yeah.
Like just manage my time a bit better. Like with same with uni, it's just managing time
Yeah.
around like sort of I usually do it when Jacob's napping.
Yeah.
and try and then do something in the evening as well. But it's so much harder to do uni work in the evening because
Yeah.
there's just so much like reading. So maybe it's easier for me to do uni work in the day when I've got time, and
Yeah.
then business at night when it's
Yeah.
like once it's gone to bed and stuff like that.
Well, I do know that Gemma she wants to commit to the business a couple of hours a day. So she has basically said that she's going to be working from 7 till 9 in
Yeah.
the evening, like Monday through to Friday. We'll
Yeah.
use our normal action hour link. I'll make sure that goes in the group just to make sure everyone's got it. But if you do have an opportunity in the evening, 7 till 8 or 8 till 9, or in
Yeah,
between, whatever you want to
8 till 9 is
pop on.
probably easier because Jacob doesn't go to bed till sort of like 7:30. So
Yeah.
yeah, 8 till 9
Yeah.
is probably easier for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And I'll be probably on the most evenings, or the evenings that I can at that time as well, because the girls go to bed, and then I can give it an hour in the evening as well. So I'll be on
Yeah,
when I can as well. So yeah.
that's ideal.
But yeah, if you've got any questions, then just pop me a message and let me know. But yeah, I would just say start being a little more active on social media. Like, make sure you use the products and post a little bit about them,
Yeah,
and just start doing the work in the background, and go and start having conversations with people and actually doing the business hour.
yeah, that's ideal. Thank you.
Cool, no problem. All right, well, I'll leave you to the rest of your evening then.
Thank you.
And I will speak to you soon.
Yes, thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.